Philip Pendleton Cooke, born 1816 and passed in 1850. He was considered an early example of romantic, well, I don't want to say early, an example of romantic poetry. And his work emphasized lost love, the natural world, and exoticism. This poem is titled Life in the Autumn Woods. Summer has gone, and fruitful autumn has advanced so far that there is warmth, not heat, in the broad sun, and you may look with steadfast gaze upon the ardors of his car, the stealthy frost, whom his spent looks embolden, are making the green leaves golden. What a brave splendor is in the October air, how rich and clear, how lifeful and all joyous. We must render love to the springtime with its sprouting tender as to a child quiet dear. But autumn is a noon prolonged of glory, a manhood not yet hoary. I love the woods in this best season of the liberal year. I love to haunt their whispering solitudes and give myself to melancholy moods with no intruder near, and find strange lessons as I sit and ponder in every natural wonder. But not alone, as Shakespeare's melancholy courtier loved Artemis, love I the autumn forest, and I own I would not oft have mused as he, but flown to haunt with Emiens, and little recked, as up the bold deer bounded of the sad creature wounded. That gentle knight, Sir William Wortley, weary of his part, in painted pomps, which he could read all right, built Warncliffe Lodge, for that he did delight to hear the belling heart. It was a gentle taste, but its sweet sadness yields to the hunter's madness. What passionate and wild delight is in the proud, swift chase? Go out what time the lark at heaven's red gate soars joyously singing, quite infuriate with the high pride of his place. What time the unrisen sun arrays the morning in its first bright adorning. Hark the shrill horn, as sweet to hear as any clarion, piercing with silver call the ear of morn, and mark the steeds, stout kirtle and topthorn, and Greystyle and the dawn, each one of them his fiery mood displaying, with pawing and with neighing. Urge your swift horse after the crying hounds in this fresh hour. Vanquish high hills, stem perilous streams perforce, where the glades oft give free wings to your course, and you will know the power of the brave chase, and how of griefs the sorest a cure is in the forest. Or stalk the deer, the same red fires of dawn illume the hills, the gladdest sounds are crowding on your ear. There is a life in all the atmosphere. Your very nature fills with the fresh hour, as up the hills aspiring, you climb with limbs untiring. It is a fair and pleasant sight to see the mountain stag, with the long sweep of his swift walk, repair to join his brothers, or the plethoric bear, lying on some high crag, with pinky eyes half closed, or broad head shaking as gadflies keep him waking. And these you see, and seeing them, you travel to their death. With a slow, stealthy step from tree to tree, noting the wind, however faint it be, the hunter draws a breath in times like these, which he will say repays him for all the care that waylays him. A strong joy fills, a rapture far beyond the tongue's cold power. My heart in golden autumn fills and thrills, and I would rather stalk the breezy hills, descending to my bower, nightly by the bold spirit of health attended, than pine where life is splendid.